And that's back up the middle. Could be two. There's a flip. How do you like that? Does not get any prettier than that double play. Glove flip from LeMahieu to the bare hand at Tulowitzki. A little pirouette. You won't see a better 4-6-3 double play this year.
No, just go ahead and cue up the highlight reel for a number of years to come. Back up off the mound. DJ with the scoop, the flip, the bare hand to Troy, and then the gun over to first. Man, oh man, folks, that is so pretty to watch. But DJ, that's his only option was to come out of the glove like that.
Yeah, Rendon went from thinking he had a base hit to, ooh, let me get the force, to turn around, go back to the dugout. There 2 outs, nobody on.
Really his signature home run.
Wow! Colton Wong, razzle dazzle! I mean, that was some Curly Neal Harlem Globetrotter stuff out there behind the second base bag. Yeah!
And Colton Wong, how he hasn't been.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Like my high school coach said, don't try that at home.
A little touch pass.
He needs a Gold Glove.
Phillips, look at this! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I mean, there's a treasure full of those from Brandon Phillips, but this is unbelievable.
Bouncer toward the middle. Phillips snags it behind the back flip and out at second base. That's a highlight play still again by Brandon Phillips. Too good to describe in words for sure. Brandon Phillips gets the glad hand from all of his teammates. Just a terrific play to end the top of the 7th inning.
Ground ball. Escobar with a glove flip, barehanded reception and throw by Zobrist, and the Rays get the double play. How about that? All the way around. Stamp it with a star and then some.
Wow. Wow. I mean, Escobar going up the middle, you got to be kidding me. Behind the back, and then how about Zobrist almost anticipating it, and then the bare hand. Beautifully done. Flawless.
You're not going to see that every day. Outstanding by the Rays middle infielders, Escobar and Zobrist.
Swinging a ground ball back up toward the middle. Escobar to his left. Backhanded glove flip for the out at second. Throw the first double play. Now that is knocking one down from downtown. Oh my. Even the crowd here in Boston can't believe it. A backhanded glove flip. And the oohs and ahs continue at Fenway. 2 gone. Wouldn't I just say it being a little too cute for his own good? Oh, brother. Wow. That might go down as one of the defensive plays of the year.
When they played the national anthem, they couldn't get their cap off fast enough.
Nice play, Armorista, and it's a double play. Oh my! Woo! Magic by Amarista.
I mean, how about this play off the bat to his left and the glove work, and then the bare hand by Jed Jerko with the turn. This is an outstanding play, and yes, Jerry Coleman is in the building. What a great turn.
Oh, that's a highlight double play. That'll be on the top 10 around the country tonight.
Big right-hander set. There's a ground ball. And what a slide by Alexio with a glove shuffle to second base and the return for the double play. Colonel Coleman, we're going to hang a star for this one, big fella. This is really a tremendous play by Alexi. On a sit slide to his left, and then with the grab, no transfer to the bare hand, just using the shovel of the glove right to Jed for the double play. 6-4-3. That was pretty.
Going at the bottom part of that lineup, absolutely. Runner at first goes. Oh, this tough play. He'll get it.
Bare hand grab, are you kidding me? Plesac dances off the field as if that was simple child's play. Wow.
Thomas breaks for second. Del Castillo throws to the mound. And they got him. Mitchell fell for it, and they picked him off third. The Diamondbacks throw halfway through, and Fogg cuts down Mitchell at third base. That was beautifully executed.
Nicely done. That's deflected over. Look at the play by Burley. Mercy! Wow! From the Gold Glove winner. Look at this.
That one's going to be on highlight reels all year long. Take a look at this one again. And they're going to give Burley a chance to see if he's entirely healthy. He flips it between his legs to a barehanded catch. Hermes coming out to take a look at Burley because that one hit him square. What an effort by Mark Burley. Wow.
That's as good as I have ever seen right there. You know one thing too, with Burley, well, if he is taking this long, that ball really hit him solid.
He's just keeping the ball away from Bohr the whole game. He wants to get it.
There, ball behind the back flip, and he got him! Oh, wow! It's so easy for Colon right now that he's able to put some mustard on it.
Oh, my gosh. Look at that bag of tricks.
This man will live forever. Like Bob Cousy. It's almost as old as Cousy.
He's smiling. He knew it.
Unbelievable.
Better. Met shade to the right side. First pitch. Little topper up the first base line. Stays fair.
Oh.
Colon's got it with a backhand flip to first in time to get Bohr. And now I've seen everything from Bartolo Colon. He went Clyde Frazier. He picked that ball up on the first base line and threw a backhand behind the back flip. And that's it. Check, please. Now he's a point guard. Clyde Colon.
First base side, Colon's Bartolo! Wow! Behind the back. Right on the money. He is the magician, Bartolo Colon.
Bunt and a good one. Seager holds on. They get a chance. They got him. Beautiful.
Great play by Kyle Seager.
Outstanding. Just well done all around. Felix got out of the way, let Seager make the play.
He was playing deep, expecting him to try to hit it. Knows he doesn't have a play. Turns around just in case. But look at Brendan Ryan. Staying with the play. Rajai Davis' speed gets him in trouble there. I think, again, Davis may have tried to score on this if he tried to throw it to first. He's coming around. Great play.
He tries to bunt, lays it down on the third base side. Felix can't get to it. Charging, barehanded the ball. Seager. No throw to first, throw back to third. And out at third base is Rajai Davis. Holy smokes. Seager got to that ball. A fake throw to first. Wheeled through to Brendan Ryan covering third base. In time to get Davis, who made the turn around the bag. He could not get back in time. Ryan down with a tag. What a play. What a heads-up play by Kyle Seager.
Mathis bunts it up the third baseline. Seager, no play. And now Davis gets picked off at third. Oh, my. What a mistake. No place to go for Rajai Davis, but again, Kyle Seager makes a heads-up play.
He fakes like he's going to throw there, and there's Rajai Davis driving a little bit too far off of third base. And he is DOA.
Two away. Longoria waiting. Slow ground ball. Manny Machado barehanded. Don't throw it away. Don't throw it at all. Brewers will put the tag on him. Wow. 20 years old and knew exactly what to do. A shortstop converted to a third baseman at the major league level. Makes the biggest defensive play of his career and keeps this ball game tied at 2-2.
Bunt and a good one. Seager holds on. They get a chance. They got him. Beautiful.
Great play by Kyle Seager.
Outstanding. Ryan on the spot. Just well done all around. Felix got out of the way, let Seager make the play.
Again, it's a surprise. There's the bunt. And it's an average bunt as Kyle comes in. He was playing deep, expecting him to try to hit it. Knows he doesn't have a play. Turns around just in case. But look at Brendan Ryan staying with the play. Rajai Davis' speed gets him in trouble there. I think, again, Davis may have tried to score on this if he tried to throw it to first. He's coming around. Great play.
Drive toward the left field line. Kwan trying to get to it and foul ground, reaching into the crowd. Did he hang on to it? He did. He made the catch. Look at it again as he makes the catch, falls into the seats. You can see maybe he fell onto his seat, an empty seat over there, as he went into the crowd. Maybe on the armrest of the chair where he landed. Man, what a sensational catch by Kwan.
And when you're an outfielder and you're going to make this play, you know as you're running towards the wall, I'm about to go into the stands. I need to make this play for the squad. But you always brace yourself for that impact because you know it's coming.
How about getting the ball in as well? There were runners on base. Santana goes to third, Frazier to second, and Kwan making sure before he tumbles to the ground in agony that he gets rid of the baseball, that somebody else can throw it in. That's just an unbelievable play by Kwan.
In the air along the line in right. Long way to go for Jake. Foul ground, and he's got it. And he's up and over the wall. Jake McCarthy. How about that? Jake McCarthy up and over. And he gets Dre Jameson out of a big jam. Look out below. Watch this. Jake, go get it. Hang on. Wow. Along the right field line. And Rizzo on the ledge. He's got it. Oh, what a play.
Well, the bobblehead company. We got the tarp catch. Now we got the ledge catch.
Both against the Milwaukee Brewers. Give him the gold glove right now.
Excuse me, sir. On the barrier, leans in. Beautiful play. Sticks the landing. Oh, such pretty work on the beam. Very nice. The dismount. The Russian judge even loves it.
This next pitch is popped up. Rizzo giving chase down the right field line at the wall. Wind blowing it back. Anthony on top of the wall makes an unbelievable catch. Anthony Rizzo jumps on top of the brick wall, reaches into the stands as the wind started blowing the ball back, and makes the catch. This is the second time in a couple of years that Anthony has done this. Once jumping on the tarp last year and jumping into the stands, this time up on the bricks and reaching into the second row and making the catch. That is a highlight reel play. We will see this for an entire season. Excellent effort by Anthony Rizzo.
Broxton pops this one up. And Rizzo will give it a look. It's coming back. Rizzo, and he makes the catch. Standing on top of the retaining wall. Rizzo makes the play for the out.
What a play by Rizzo. He got to the brick wall, stood on top of it, and he brought it back. I'd love to tell you that's the best Rizzo play I've seen, but he did the same thing last year against the Brewers.
Popped up. Donaldson will go to the rail. He'll get there, dives in and caught it. Oh, what a play! Josh Donaldson, pulling a Derek Jeter, goes into the second row and makes a terrific play. He sold out and makes the play on David DeJesus.
You know, a guy is doing what he is doing on the mound. You got to give up your body. And that's exactly what Donaldson did. He's determined, I'm making this catch. Kudos to the Blue Jay fan backing off and letting him dive into the seats to make that play. Look at this. Wow, what a play by Donaldson.
The full count pitch. Swung on and popped up. Left side, Donaldson will give it a look. It's moving into the stands, and Donaldson flies in. He makes the catch. Josh Donaldson made the catch. He took off from the warning track, and with both feet in the air, grabbed that ball in the second row for the first out.
Unbelievable. Josh Donaldson had a beat on this ball all the way to the wall, and you knew with the situation at hand, Donaldson may end up in the 10th row trying to catch this ball. He timed it perfectly. He jumped straight over that short wall, caught it cleanly, and landed into a couple people's laps.
Swing, and he popped him up, foul down the third baseline. Donaldson giving chase. Is he going to run out of room? Gets to the sidewall, reaches in, and he makes the catch going into the stands. Josh Donaldson went 3 rows deep to make that grab. 1 out. What a catch by the Blue Jay third baseman.
Used to see him do that climbing over the tarp out in Oakland. This time he went hurtling over the boxy railing and a couple of rows deep. And the Blue Jays themselves come out of the dugout to show their appreciation for him. That is some play.
Ivar takes off. That's in the dirt. Oh, what a play by Nick Ahmed. Did he get the tag down? Yes, he did. Nick Ahmed. Wow, what a play. And Ivar is out. It was in the dirt. He took off. How did Nick Ahmed get a glove on that ball and then get the tag down in time?
How did Wellington Castillo get to the ball and throw it sidearm behind the batter? Oh, two great plays.
Anywhere, anytime.
Well, Day goes again. Pitch is swung on a miss. Throw to second base is high. They're going to say that Rojas got in the way. It doesn't matter. Sosa tagged him out anyway. That was an amazing catch and tag by Sosa. Even though the home plate umpire, Scott Barry, said that Rojas got in the way of JT Realmuto.
Major League Baseball. Pence, a screamer up the middle. Gordon, a wild flip. Whoa, Rojas! How about that? Just to get the out. Let's hope he's okay.
Wow. Time to look at that right shoulder. He's grabbing it. Grabbing the AC joint.
He says he's okay. And here's a look.
Gets right by Kohler. And D automatically flips it. Doesn't even think twice about it. Trying to get it out of the glove.
Wow. And then watch.
Places the tag. That's good athleticism by Miguel. And a good segue is
Francoeur 1 for 3 tonight. Drove in a couple of runs. That's off the pitcher's foot. Murphy snags it. The backhand flip. And he's out. Oh, wow! The play of the year. The bank shot off Torres. Murph with the desperation flip, and somehow Torres got there for the incredible 1-3-1 putout. A play you've never seen before and may never see again. And Murph right in the middle of it, and Torres got there. Simply amazing.
Torres trying to get Francoeur. The pitch is socked off the foot of Torres towards Murphy, who paddles it, throws, close, got him! Unbelievable play! It was hacky sacked from Torres to Murphy, who dove, grabbed it, threw blindly to first. Torres was there, and that's the inning. This is getting to be unreal. Murphy's having the defensive game of his life, and Carlos Torres kicked that ball without even seeing it. We're going to the 11th.
Back toward the middle, off the foot of Torres, knocked down by Murphy, flips to Torres in time. Oh, what a play! I don't think Murphy even knew if Torres was in the neighborhood.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That play was unbelievable. Murphy threw a prayer to the bag at first base, and Torres runs to it. That's just an outstanding play.
Ball's back to the split. Oh, another one.
Line off of Uehara, stays with it, throws to first for the out that ends the ball game.
Oh, he's hurt.
Where did that get Uehara? On the hand or the arm?
That was solid.
He somehow picked it up and threw out to first base to end the ball game, but he is hurting.
Luckily, it came right straight down, but it hit so solid. I don't know where it got him. Ow.
Ooh. On the throwing arm.
Got the hand or the finger or thumb around that area. Watch. See what I mean? Hopefully the back of his hand, but it sounded like it got a lot of meat. It really did get him good. Yeah, that's not good.
So a painful save for Uehara, as it turns out. Get a look from the side.
That got him flush. Boom.
Ooh, yeah. Thumb maybe.
Thumb, wrist, something. Boy, he just still went. Oh, he's in pain. Let's hope he didn't break anything.
So the Red Sox closer saves the game. Somehow made that throw to first base after it.
I know, but he wanted it so badly.
So the Red Sox win it, but in painful fashion, as it turns out. Tom, Red Sox take game 1 of the series.
There goes. Cervelli's throw. Gonna get him. Josh Harrison goes up to get it, comes down and tags out Kepler.
Yeah, nice play by Josh. That was a poor throw by Cervelli, and Josh made it work.
Here's a look.
There's the throw going up, and somehow he got that tag down on the shoulder. There's the tag.
Great job,
beautifully done. Beautifully done.
Here's the 0-1. Pop fly right side over near the first base dugout. David Ross is there along with Rizzo. Ross juggles it, and Rizzo makes the catch. Ross had it pop out of his glove. Rizzo right there to catch it. That happened in a World Series game back in about 1980 when Bob Boone dropped a ball and Pete Rose caught it before it hit the ground. Very similar play.
Mondesi gives it to Escobar. They get the out. Oh, my.
Woo! And these guys haven't played together all that long, but it seems like they've been playing together forever. And Escobar, he looked a little shocked that Mondesi gave him the ball. He thought Mondesi was going to throw him out on his own. That is special.
And it's grounded up the middle behind second base. Mondesi flips to Escobar. Throw to first. They got him. Well, they made that play like they've been together for 5 years. Raul Mondesi going up the middle, slid on his knees. And rather than try to pop to his feet and throw to first, he immediately flipped the ball to Escobar, who was expecting it. And the throw to first was just in time to get Abreu. Man, 4-6-3.
He was able to get out of it quickly. And here's Escobar to Mondesi. Bare hands. Wow.
Wow, you know, these guys, they are looking more and more comfortable every game out there together.
Those two have made 2 dazzling plays tonight. Escobar running to the middle, and by the time he caught up with that ball, he was behind second base. So not only did he grab it and flip with his glove, but he had to kind of flip back in the other direction. And Mondesi realizing he didn't have much time, just grabbed it out of the air with his bare hand and throws out Saladino.
Cargo coming quickly, and they're going to test his arm. Well, the glove, and they're going to get him. What a play by Arenado! What a play by Nolan Arenado! He leaped and threw to Culberson in one motion, and they get Murphy. Even when you don't think he's going to be a factor, he is.
The first Cargo coming in, he makes a strong throw, a little high to Nolan, but watch when he catches the ball. As he's catching the ball in midair, he's transferring it to try to get Daniel Murphy, who thinks the throw has gone over the head of Arenado. Do you see where his head was? But then also Charlie Culberson doing his job, being over at third base, not being a spectator.
Pitch is a fly ball to hit off the bat of Young to shallow left. Cargo makes the catch, and Daniel Murphy not going anywhere, and they throw behind him and get him at third base. Nolan Arenado cut the ball off, and Charlie Culberson snuck in behind him, got the throw, and they tag out Murphy. Heads up play by Charlie Culberson.
Yeah, it really was. Creep in behind the runner. You're playing shortstop. I don't think I've ever seen that play work, Jack. I've seen it tried a couple of times, but Culberson heads up. Everything had to come into place. You had to have a good throw to the cutoff man. You had to have a third baseman and shortstop both ready for that play.
(3-1). Lifted in the air on the infield. Hank Conger backpedaling out. Fires the mask. Crone comes in.
What a play by Moran!
What a play by Mike Moran!
That is unbelievable.
That's the third out of the inning. Hopefully Conger and Crone are all right.
What a play by Moran. The collision. And out of nowhere, Moran dives, makes a play. What an athlete. What I say about pitchers, the best athletes on the field.
Here's the next delivery, and this one's skied in the air, not far from the mound. Conger is going back. Also coming in is Crone. The ball jumps around, and diving in and making the grab is... Who came away with that one? That's Moran, the pitcher. I was going to say McDonald because you just kind of expect that from him, but it's the pitcher, Moran, who ends up making the catch.
Yeah, Crone and Conger run into each other, and Mike Moran heads up play. He's supposed to direct traffic. That's part of his job. He was getting out of the way, but after it hits off both their gloves, Moran dives and saves it right there on a great play by Mike Moran.
And the bullpen has been, we talked about the things falling apart for the White Sox. Here's an incredible play.
No way. You gotta be kidding me. Lindor flipped to Ramirez, who gets Morales at first.
How about the range right there from Francisco Lindor, but he knows he does not have time to get up and make that throw, so roll the dice and flip it to Jose Ramirez. And it ends up being in plenty of time. That is an outstanding play. We don't even see a base runner. And, man, that was fun to watch.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on, ground ball up the middle. Diving stop, Lindor. Flips to Ramirez, who throws to first in time. Lindor on the stab. And then the flip to Ramirez, who fired onto first for the out. Those two up the middle in that alignment. Just tremendous.
Worked out pretty good that time. That's a fun time.
They score that one 6-5-3 for 1 out.
Up the middle, Massey dives, flips to Garcia in time.
Whoa! Slick fielding, Michael Massey. Working on it, you just don't practice that, but that's a natural reaction. And with Garcia taking over for Junior, he's already over there, and all of a sudden he's ready for that transfer and show off that arm. That is a highlight reel if I've ever seen one. Woohoo! That was sweet.
Rosario pops it up outside of first. Harper is over and jumps, and he makes the catch. Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable. And everybody held their breath for a moment. He is just absolutely remarkable sometimes.
Caution to the wind here, and to get up, and I don't know if he thought the netting was going to catch him, but he said, the heck with it, I'm going in.
I don't know.
Look at this guy.
He's amazing.
Major League Baseball. Hence a screamer up the middle. Gordon, a wild flip. Whoa, Rojas! Wow. How about that? Just to get the out. Let's hope he's okay.
Wow. Trying to look at that right shoulder. He's grabbing it. Grabbing the AC joint.
He says he's okay. And here's a look.
Gets right by Kohler. And D automatically flips it. Doesn't even think twice about it. Trying to get it out of the glove.
Wow. And then watch.
Places the tag. That's good athleticism by Miguel. And a good segue is
Rizzo ending up behind the tarp. I hope he's all right. Travis Wood coming over to check on him. What a play.
Let's see that again.
A little slow coming out of there. You got to love the effort, boy. This is pretty impressive.
Oh.
Here comes the 1-1. Popped up right side foul. Rizzo over near the dugout area. Does Anthony have a play? Anthony Rizzo leans over and makes a great catch. He fell over the tarpaulin. He was actually wedged between the tarp and the grandstand wall. He's okay as he gets up. Excellent catch by Rizzo with a long backhanded reach. He tumbled but held on to it.
To Nick Allen. Here's Noda off his glove. And a beautiful feed to Martinez, and he gets the out. How about that?
Spin some magic, big fella. Reminiscent of a Mark Burley play on opening day so many years ago. He fielded this ball between his legs. Ryan Noda going to kick it a little bit, and then with the throwing hand between the legs.
You kidding me with that?
Double play ball. And the throw is wide, and Devers got him.
How about that? It's also one where, boy, you just make sure you don't get hurt. Great play.
Fair. Oh, what? How did he do that? Little Houdini trick for Matt Olson over there at first base.
Did he catch that behind his back?
I think he did.
Matt Olson looked like he caught this baseball. What?
Oh, my.
It's that easy when you have a gold glove. I'm wondering if that ball got redirected and maybe threw him off a little bit. Either way, that's pretty impressive from Matt Olson. Don't try that at home, kids.
This pitching matchup of Buehler and Morton. Left side. Surrounding it, Adames. Tough play. Great play by Choi on the back end. Absolutely spread out and got the short hop for the out. I mean, this guy's become amazing if you're going to watch him and you're a fan of the Rays. Choi, not known for his defense, bounced around. I think it's a 16. Look at this pickup with a split. Normally, you don't commit that fast to the split, and he gets it like a catcher or a goalie. Short hop. That is an outstanding first play and play by Choi.
All the way in the air. A lot of times that's the one you release a little too soon, ends up on the backstop.
Rounded to third, short hop. Headley throws high, and the play is out as Teixeira somehow came down on first with his glove. He just saved Headley an error. Outstanding defensive play
by Mark Teixeira, but we'll see it the Rays challenge. And he's out. A great call by Vic Carapazza, the first base umpire, as Teixeira's glove hit first right before Duffy's foot hit the bag.